Hola, mis amores. Welcome back to Messages from the Hierophant, brought to you by the Taurus Garden. First of all, I want to thank all of my day ones that have been rocking with me since the beginning. And I want to give a super big welcome and thank you to all of my new subscribers. I have finally gotten some organization to my week and will continue to post career and finance readings on Thursday, romance and love readings on Friday, and I will do my best to post health readings on Wednesday, both in English and in Spanish. I will also post cooking videos for my boys on Monday and a Taurusing videos on Tuesday. And if it's not your cup of tea, I completely and totally understand. But for those of you that see the vision and continue to rock with me moving forward, I completely and totally appreciate you and you are loved. My disclaimer is I am a very blunt reader. I don't sugarcoat anything. I have an unapologetic potty mouth, and I'm prone to bursting out into song from time to time to get messages across. Listen, sometimes I do these messages at 5 o'clock in the morning and my voice is rough. So that is just a warning. But with that said, I've already cleansed the energy of my space and my cards prior to us starting this recording. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on in and get it cracking. Alrighty, Gemini. So the month of October really sees you guys in a space of healing. So there is something that either has occurred or is going to occur that is going to cause you great pain, great heartbreak, great it's just something that is very painful, hurtful energy, right? However, what I will say about this is it's not something that you didn't see coming, Gemini. This is something that you may have already known, or something that you felt, something your intuition was trying to let you know that was coming. What you have to understand is not to get in a spirit of remorse, like, if I hadn't done this, this wouldn't have happened, or it's all my fault. It was the decisions that I made, because that's what I'm feeling like. Oh, I picked wrong. 7 of Cups. I chose the wrong decision, right? What you have to do at this point in time is let go. Maybe you did pick wrong. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you're exactly where you're supposed to be for where you're doing what you're supposed to be for where you are at life, right? But you don't feel that way. You're in a depression right now. There's a sadness, this overwhelming sadness, because maybe you feel like you have a lack of options, but it's not that you have a lack of options. You just don't have the options that you want. Okay. And the reason that you don't have the options that you want is because something that you want isn't good for you, and spirit has something better for you. And so you are presented with the options right now, this cup and these cups right here, the options that you have for you to choose what is going to be best for you, because it may not be about what you want right now, but what you need. Okay. And that's where this judgment is coming in. This is an ending to something. Okay. This is an ending either to confusion, sadness, depression. This is an ending to, this is an ending to sadness, ending to hurtful feelings. This is healing, the Judgment card. You are taking one step at a time to get to your rebirth up here. One step at a time to clear the confusion in your life, listening to what your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, and heeding their call through this horn that they're this is pretty much like your what's the thing called? Your blowhorn, your bullhorn. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a bullhorn. Y'all know how loud those things are. And that's your guides yelling at you through a bullhorn, telling you, slowly but surely. And one thing about this Judgment card, it is screaming, be vulnerable. We need to be naked in truth about what it is that we're going through and how we got here, and taking each step one at a time to get up here to these butterflies, which is your rebirth, Gemini. Okay. You have options. You need to pick the right one. So right now we're in this space. You have cardinal energy here with the action that you're going to take. You're going to turn your back to something that hurts you. You're going to turn your back to something that no longer serves you for your greater good. And you're going to walk by faith and not by sight into this new beginning. 10 of Cups right here. Boom. By the end of the month, Gemini, you are going to be in such a happier space than right now. By the end of the month, you're going to realize how blessed you are. But the only way for you to get to this 10 of Cups energy is to be in a spirit of appreciation for what you have right now. You're needing to be the God of Wands right now. You need to take action. You need to put your big girl pants on, big boy pants on, and bust a move on everything that you know you need to do. And some of that is actually not physical action. Some of that is emotional action. Some of that is mental action, taking the action to heal from whatever happened in your past, taking that meditation time, taking time out for yourself to heal, purple energy, amethyst, move forward, turn your back on the things that no longer serve you for your greater good, and continue on with your life. Make a better choice. Spirit wants you to make better choices, Gemini. Okay? Pick a cup that serves you for your greater good. All right. Because once you do that, that's where you're going to see this prosperity. That's when you're going to see this forward movement, this accomplishment energy, especially in your emotions. So especially if this is a depression that you've been feeling, Gemini, once you take action in healing yourself, that's when you're going to start to feel better. That's when you're going to start to feel the rainbow. That's when you're going to feel the accomplishment, feel the love, feel the appreciation. Okay. Let's move on and grab some clarifiers for you, Gemini, for the month of October of 2024. I feel like I should say pardon the sounds of Georgia that's in my background. I feel like it's loud back there. Somebody cutting the grass. Let me get one more time. Messages for Gemini for the month of October of 2024. Give out the slide for messages for Gemini for the month of October of 2024. The anchor. The anchor. So Gemini, you guys feel stagnant. You guys feel stuck. You guys are letting the mermaid, the Mami Wata, drag your ass down into them waters to drown you. Right? Cut that shit out. Cut it out. The scythe. Quick, fast, rapid. Cut it out. Because if you don't, spirit will. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So what spirit wants you to know, honestly speaking, when you cut out and tap into your subconscious and really look into the past and look into the things that are causing you emotional distress, and you cut it out and heal from it, when you balance your feminine energy, because for some of you guys, it's like, you know, I'm hard. I ain't got to cry. It's fine. I'm good. You know, you've got that energy of, this happened before. I knew it was going to happen. You know, that's how people are. You know, people ain't shit, which some people aren't shit, but that's how you feel. It's like, I'm cutting this off because this is the last time this is going to happen to me. And once you balance out or tap into whatever that offer is, or that emotion that you're feeling from your subconscious, it may have been from a secret, it may have been from a past, it may have been, something from the past, a lesson from the past, it may be something that you're reflecting on. But once you cut that out and let that go, we're here. We're here in the offers, and we're here in the prosperity. We're here in the finance aspect of things, where things move forward, where things are gestating and in a spirit of beginning growth, like after you planted the seed and how it moved forwards and it's slowly coming above the ground and in the earth, the offers that are coming into you and the beautiful things that are growing from that, taking you to your area of stability. Okay. So energetic exchanges, encounters for Gemini for the month of October of 2024. I think you got my signs for messages for Gemini. The Puppet Master. So don't let anybody pull your strings, Gemini. You see she's in black, representing again something unseen, something that is subconscious or unconscious that you don't know, right? With the moon in these cards, is saying there could be a secret that comes out. What you need to ensure, Gemini, is that you are the puppet master and that you're the one that's pulling the strings. Again, there's an energy like, oh, I've seen this before. There's an energy of like, heard it all before. And you've heard it all before. And it's kind of like, I saw this coming. Now I'm going to make sure that I'm pulling the strings and not you. You've got the black hole, meaning that depression is strong within you, Gemini. There's a strong energy of darkness the month of October. Tail rider is an energy of you addressing who it is that's riding your coattails, getting rid of that energy because it no longer serves you for your greater good. And if you notice, again, this is more moon energy. You may find out that this tail rider is some type of secret that comes out, something that, again, subconscious, you did not know. And then you need to be sure that you clear your throat chakra whenever finding this information out. Blank slate. It gets you to a blank slate where we can decide where we want and what kind of image we want to paint on our canvas moving forward. The dependent. Okay. So strong throat chakra energy here within the tail rider and the dependent, right? So for some of you guys, this tail rider could actually be your child, and they're dependent on you for something, but you need to let them know that I'm your parent. I'm always gonna have your back, but what you're not gonna do is play in my face. You're not gonna lie to me about stuff. You're not finna to pull my strings because you think that's gonna get you what you want. Just an example. Let's talk about energetic exchanges for Gemini for the month of October of 2024. Thank you that Most High. What messages do we have for Gemini for the month of October? Okay, mind your manifestation. So your thoughts become things. All right. Our thoughts become things, and we need to be very mindful of what we are thinking and what we are growing. Okay. Because that depression can hit hard. And if you're in there thinking, oh, this is never going to work out for me, I suck, yada, 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 that's really what's going to be growing and manifesting. Forever a phoenix. Again, let some things burn to the ground. Now, one thing about this Forever the Phoenix, this goddess right here, she's got her third eye chakra open, but she's also, again, in a place of vulnerability. She's kind of naked. Yes, there's something covering her, but in the energy of letting things burn and grow anew from the ashes, there's a need for you to be completely and totally naked in your truth. Wave the white flag. You can't fix everything, Gemini. Some things you're going to have to surrender to spirit and surrender to God to allow them to work in your life. You may feel like everything is a mess, but you're exactly where God wants you to be. You need to surrender to that. The arena, which means you got to fight. Okay? You're going to have to fight your negative thoughts. This isn't about a literal fight. This is the fight that you have, Gemini, within your head. Okay? You being an air sign, very mental, very in your head about things. You have the gift of gab. Okay? You have to use that gift of gab on yourself. You have to be able to psych yourself out as well and not just other people. Be the puppet master and pull the strings for yourself as well, not just other people. Messages from God Most High for Gemini for the month of October of 2024. Thank you, God Most High. Grounding. So Geminis, you guys definitely need to make sure that you guys are in nature, especially with the spirit of depression that's going to be flowing through you guys the month of October. Make sure that you are sitting somewhere, and whenever you get caught up in your thoughts, you remember, what do I feel right now, touch-wise? What do I smell right now? I know this may seem a bit masochistic, but sometimes I will literally grab a rubber band and pop it on my hand to get myself out of my negative thoughts. I don't necessarily recommend that. That's for me. But, maybe something really sour or something that you can put in your mouth to bring you into the present of what you're feeling and not where your mind is taking you into the future. You've got resistance. You are resistant, Gemini. You're resisting the spirit of change. Pleasure. pleasure, which means that you're not tapping into the things that pleases you and the things that bring you pleasure, the things that you desire. You're resisting your pleasure. You've got worthiness, okay? Knowing that you are worthy. You've got harvest. And you've got secrets revealed, which I am not necessarily shocked by. There's a lot of moon energy in your read. There's a lot of depression and sadness energy in your read, Gemini. And I do believe it's going to be coming from something that you didn't see, something that was done in the dark. And from that secret being revealed, you know, that's where you're going to tap into that worthiness, that grounding energy, so that you can harvest the things that you have been working on and you have planted and the things that you want to see grow. Okay, Gemini? So this is going to conclude all of the messages that I have for you for the month of October. I pray that you guys stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets until next month. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If the message resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the link in the description box below.